Hello, sports fans. TK here bringing you the latest and greatest Blood Bowl news. Last week was quite the spectacle, with three action packed games of Blood Bowl taking place, and old TK's here to tell you all about 'em. Today we're going to recap the Inland Sunbathers and their matchup against the Old World Executioners. First off, it was a close match with the Sunbathers taking home the dub 2-1, while also winning the casualty game with the same score, 2-1. It started off a beautiful day for Blood Bowl, but once Bob, that bright orange ball in the sky, got overhead, the heat was unbearable. The sweltering sun left players soaking in their sweat until they were salty and sticky, seeping fluids at a high rate. Speaking of fluids, old TK'd like to give you a word from our sponsor. What do you do when thirst is clawing at your intestines like a wild animal? Do you make like the peasantry and reach for the nearest communal bucket of water, greedily gulping down gobs of germs shared by all the other starving plebeians literally dying of thirst? Or do you reach for the only thing that can quench your thirst? A delicious beverage jam-packed with so many electrolytes it has the viscosity of Papa Nurgle's boob sweat. Croxarade is the only sports drink and the official sports drink of Blood Bowl. So when you're standing on the sidelines feeling like you're ready to pass out, reach for Croxarade, the only drink made with real Croxagore spit. Chug it down and feel its moistness gently massage your innards, replenishing those precious bodily fluids. Don't be a bonehead. Buy it today. So old Bob came out and he definitely had a huge impact on the game. The executioners opened up with a flea flicker. Hadmar pitched it to Gerlinda, who started a sweep but then reversed it and pitched it right back to Hadamar. And let me tell you, it was a thing of beauty. Old TK got to see the coach hit him with a razzle dazzle, and it led to Hadamar walking in for a tutty. His celebration was short lived, though, as he was immediately put out of the
Casualty.
game after he got his teeth kicked in by Adam, and he's going to be out for at least a week to recover. The skink Becca Tiss then managed to toss a tutty to Josh late in the first half, and the score at the end of the half was 1-1. Old Becca Tiss was then punished for her efforts, getting her skull cracked open by
Casualty.
Adaloff, a stunty runty on the Executioner's team. Early in the second half, another skink, was able to stinky slinky in for the team's second and the game's final touchdown. Hiddo, the dwarf runner, and Kevin, a Saurus blocker, walked away with the game's MVPs. All in all, both coaches played an outstanding game, but in the end, the blazing sun was too much for the Executioners to overcome, constantly having to take players off the pitch in an effort to rest and rehydrate. And the cold-blooded Lizards basked in the glow as they picked up their second win of the season. Next up, we'll talk about the snot picker ball kickers and their match against the Executioners.